Hey there, everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Armageddon Empires! Where we left off, we were successful with the human condition, 275 and 15-point deck, getting into my Hall of Fame up here, and we beat the 3 opponents to death. Good for us. It was really tough, though, and we didn't help any that we had an absolutely miserable amount of luck in getting other recon units into our hand. We edited the deck slightly as well at the end of the last video, removing, if I recall correctly, we removed a research lab and a war college, and we also reduced, I think, one of our Imperial Rangers, and we also got rid of a Vengeance. We took a Vindicator and an Imperial Rangers to make up for it. I have been tempted to drop one of the Rangers off and drop a few more troops off and play with it. Oh, actually, no, I'm still under. Never mind. I'm also still under the 275-point mark. But no one left me any comments as to what I should do. So, I guess that means it's up to me. So, I think we might want to actually add another hero to the deck. Looking at what I've got here now. Ah, fruit flies, get out of here. Nah, we'll be okay. Okay, we'll try the deck again. Let's see how well it does with the alterations I've done. And I'm not going to add in another 5 points. Actually, you know what we could do? We could take another industrial complex. Like, you can never have too many of them. Oh, you can, actually. You're not allowed to have 6 of them. That would be too many. We'll add a third one of those into the deck. Alright, let's save it and try this out. So, because I wasn't that happy, well, we won, which is great, but I want to see if the changes that I've just made will throw the balance off at all. So we're going to try this again with the human condition, 275 and 15-point deck, and we'll play it on a huge map size with 3 opponents. Okay, let's see how well we do, and I'm not going to enable Cult of the Wastelands yet. Alright. Who's putting their throwing down first? It's going to be the Free Mutants. Alright, Free Mutants. Sorry. Soda went down the wrong tube. That hurts. Alright, so. As usual, I'll mention it every single time so you guys understand my train of thought. I want to push my base into a certain direction, so I only have to worry about enemies approaching me from one side. It looks like the way this is set up, I'm leaning toward the left side, given that I can start far more to the left than the right. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's put our... Let's think here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's place our shanty towns here. We'll put our crater base next. Here. We'll place our minefield. I think we'll stick it in this direction. And we'll place the destroyed factories under it, also to the side of the crater base. There. My thought process is that there's only 2 ways to get to my crater base without me detecting it. I guess technically they could come around the back, but I don't think the AI is... Well, the AI is very good. I don't think it's that good to circumvent resource collectors to get to the base. So only really have to get something in the... Like, here, we'll totally see whatever it is marching around, because they'll destroy resource collectors in these locations, and the minefield will activate and damage them in this location. Here and here is the only spots where they'll be able to move where I won't actually have some warning that they're around. This also gives me 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically, I have supply range to everything around here, which is good. I can reach this corner of the map. I hate having a little bit that I can't actually deploy in, or rather reach, just in case there's actually supplies over there. Let's go ahead and drop our Imperial Fortress in the crater base, and we're good to go. Let's start us up another game. I like how, maybe you've noticed how, I start with such high hopes, and then I begin rolling dice. And then I absolutely hate the result. Okay, let's first just roll the dice. Holy crap, we're going first. Amazing. Alright, now I don't... Wow! That's a lot of difficult terrain. Holy crap. Okay. Let's look at our hand first. And the good news is we have a hero. The bad news is we don't have a general, and we also do not have any recon units. We do have a few weak units, though, so we'll have some defense almost right away. So, okay. The first thing we're going to do is... Okay, so we looked at our hand. What do we have? We have an air defense system. That's not a bad card to get right away. We don't really need it in the... We don't need it in the crater base, because this already has an anti-air and anti-missile system on it. But it's useful. We have a single air card. I don't like getting them this early in the game, because I'm not going to use them until at least the mid-game. We do have a hero. Again, that's great, because we can build resource collectors with them. We have a weak infantry, weapons platoon, a strong infantry, and a vindicator for even more anti-air. It's not a bad hand. I really would have liked to have seen a recon unit. Maybe we'll get them in the next, like, 10 turns, or 10 draws. For our supply range, we're outside of range on the city here, so there's resources there that we definitely can't get. There's also this crater, which I think will have resources in it. So I'm going to want to make an attack here. Probably with, maybe it might have to be with Albert Freeman and just an Emperor's Own marching in there. We will see. Or maybe a Vindicator instead. What else is there? Nothing else obvious, but this is a special location. And again, there's a lot of blocking terrain here, which is good. It means the enemy cannot possibly reach us right away. There's quite a few cities lying around, a few towns. This is a special location. There's something unique there, whatever that is. I don't recognize that hex as a base hex. Is that it? Looks like that's it. Okay. Let's go ahead and begin spending our 14 action points. So we might as well make Alpha Squadron. We'll make the 144th Armored Corps. And we should draw a card. Imperial Rangers. Good. I'm glad to see we have a scout unit. With left over 2 action points, there's nothing we can do. We'll just end our turn. For the first, like, 10 turns, I don't particularly care if I go first or last. Which is a good thing, because we're going last. Okay. Now, our choices, now, as you can see, would be to deploy either the Imperial Infantry or Weapons Platoon. We could do that and get them marching around if I really wanted to face check what was in these locations, like walking into them without a recon unit. But since we do have Imperial Rangers, now I know I don't need to panic as much. So instead, we're just going to deploy Albert Feynman, which I should do anyway, given that he's a hero. And we'll make an army for him, actually. Science! Oh, I can't use exclamation marks. Science! And we'll put him in it. And he can deploy. He can make a materials team next turn. Going first again. Okay, so science. Let's go ahead and make a materials team. And then I think I want the human resources next. So we'll move science into the shanty towns. We have enough points left, so we should draw a card. Mada Boyd. She's not a reconnaissance unit, but she has stealth, so we can use her to check all the locations where we're not worried about enemies walking around. We also have an excuse now to make an army for her. We have 4 action points left, and I can do nothing with them. But the only thing I could do is maybe make an attack on this hex. A blind attack. Maybe detect something and see what's in it. But that will also cost me 2 energy, and at this stage of the game, turn 3, the energy is more important than even checking that location. We'll just end our turn. Okay, Mr. Albert Feynman will make a recruiting post. Now we're going to get 2 human resources each turn. which means I can deploy Mataboyd next turn, then I can deploy an Imperial Infantry, and then 2 turns after that, get the Imperial Rangers into play. I want some defense in my base before I save for the Rangers, so the Imperial Infantry will fit that bill. Very dangerous to do what I just did. I risked running into something there, but we didn't detect anything. As you can see, we don't have the resources to build either of these, so nothing will happen. Actually, we could spend next turn and just... Well, actually, we can't deploy Metaboyd next turn because I want an energy team and a tech team. Let's just end our turn. Machine Empire wants to go first for some reason. And he will. You know what? Let's deploy Mataboyd instead of getting those tech teams into play. I want to be able to start marching around and looking for things. This will make some good use of my action points, which would be left over. We'll stealth her and move her into this location. That's what I wanted to see. What was in here? Rad zombies. They're actually more dangerous than they look because of wave attack. So they'll get +1 attack for every other rad zombie that's in play. We cannot take this location with just the Emperor's own. We will probably lose. Mataboyd, though, has a command rate of 2. So we could use her to lead an army in a pinch. We could just march in there with, I think, 2... What's our supply... What's our command rating by default? Oh! Our base command rating is 3. So we could march in there with 3 units even without a general leading them. But I generally like having generals because I like having the fate points around in case we need it. Science will remain where they are. Let's draw a card and end our turn. Going second is really nice. Alright, let's go ahead. Oh, we could deploy the Vindicator. But no, we need the resources first. Science, because they move back into the crater base. With our leftover 3 action points, we can move Mataboyd around a little bit more. And end our turn. This round, I want some defense in my base. Imperial Empire really needs the action points for some reason. Okay, let's deploy the Imperial Infantry. Good. That gives me some actual defense. I think we'll move Mr. No, we'll leave him where he is. Let's move Mataboyd 1 more spot back. Oh, we can move her into shantytowns. We might as well do that. We'll move her 1, 2 next turn. I want to explore every place in my supply range to see if we can get any more resources. 3 action points left. We have room for a card. Weapons platoon. Mataboyd will move. Army has discovered an abandoned military depot. You may choose to de-stealth to claim it. After scavenging around the depot, you discover not everything of value has been stripped from the facility. Shock flamers. We want those, but we're at our maximum hand size, and now I must discard a card, which is going to make this awkward because I didn't really have to do that originally. We will discard, I think, a weapons platoon. I've only got 4 of them, though. We could discard this. Because I claimed it, it won't go here. So it will go into my actual discard pile, I think. So I have to discard something if I want those flamers, and I really want the flamers. We will drop a weapons platoon. Darn it, I should have moved her first. Rookie mistake. Alright, let's deploy now a unit. Let's get the weapons platoon into our crater base. Oh, do I want to simply... No. No, next turn I can deploy Imperial Rangers. Let's re-stealth Mataboyd and just end our turn. Okay, we'll get those Rangers into Crater Base. Get them added to the Imperial Ranger Alpha. We can't even stealth them. We don't have the action points for it. Let's end our turn. We'll begin spending 1 energy each turn in an attempt to earn a little more action points. Okay, let's stealth the Rangers. Because we actually went second, I'm thinking we'll deploy the Vindicator this round. With the deliver points, we'll begin moving the Ranger squad around a little bit. They have Commando. We can move them then into enemy supply, out of supply, and they still move. They don't have any penalties. And they have 4 movement, which is a little better than Mata Boyd. Your army has discovered a nomad caravan. You may choose to stealth to claim it. Let's do that. We gain 3 human resources. Nice. That'll help us deploy more of the Emperor's Own next turn. Hey, we picked up something over there, too. Let's deploy another energy. Or bid another energy. We're going last. We can re-stealth the Rangers. We can deploy an Emperor's Own. And we can move Mata Boyd. I want her a little closer to our crater base. The Overlord! I'm interested in attacking this place, then. This place will have some resources. Probably looks like human resources, actually. Oh, I think this is the guy... This looks a lot like the guy from, I think this looks like the... No, this doesn't look like him. I was thinking of the guy from the Mad Max movie. 6 command rate. And Raider 1. Maybe he'll join us, but I don't think he will. Oh. Okay, let's move Alpha into the crater. And keep moving. Oh, wow. I really want that location. I really want that location. But the crater's right next to us, so we should try getting it. So Mata Boyd will move into the crater base. And we will deploy another Emperor's Own. Mata Boyd can de-stealth. I think we can do that without spending any points. And she will lead an army against the wave enemies. Let's deploy the Vindicator and an Emperor's Own to her army. Very awkward to have Mata Boyd leading this, but we need her to do it. End the turn. Going second. A shame we can't do anything with those 10 action points, really. So let's go ahead and... Well, actually, we might be able to. Let's deploy the Flamers to this Emperor's Own. 7 attack and shock. And let's move them into the crater. We will attack now. Now, these zombies, rad zombies, will have more defense as well, because this is, I think, a 1... it requires 2 move points to get in, so it's going to add +1 defense dice to them. Yeah, these guys are going to be tricky. Oh, I thought they had 7 attack. They only have 6 attack. Is that for each other wave unit? Okay, gotcha. Well, all we have to do is damage them once, and that will at least shock them. Oh, wow, we even wipe one out. That's fantastic. Oh, wow, and we dodged that damage. Thank goodness. Vindicator will also attack one, obviously. Hopefully we can shock it at least. We do. +1 bonus for combined arms. We'll put a little more damage on it. I would rather not take any damage. We're going to save all our fate for that. Next round. Let's have the Emperor's Own attack a unhurt one. Heavily damaging it, and it's shocked, so it's committed. We avoid taking damage from the injured one. We'll now try shocking the other rad zombies. And we do so. Almost killing it as well. We just need 1 point of damage on a rad zombie to heavily weaken it. Let's use our Vindicator, because we just need 1 point of damage to the Vindicator to kill it. That will do it. Ooh, that was a good roll, but we didn't get a poor roll. We blocked the damage, and now we'll attack the other red zombie. And now we kill it. That went really, really well, actually. Victory. Next, I think we will use our recon unit some more. Oh, wow. Vindicus is here. This means the Machine Empires are close to us. And it's a shame that we detected him here, because we can't just unstealth to kill it. We'd have to actually fight this group, which we might be able to win with the Rangers, but it would be tricky. I want this group to move in against them. Let's build a materials team and end our turn. That would be Vindicus. Wouldn't mind picking him up, but it's going to be tricky to bid the resources I need to capture him. And we don't. Oh, but he didn't stealth Vindicus. I'm going to use one of my reloads probably here to capture him or kill him. He will regret that. The fact that I have got Rangers here gives me a chance to actually capture him. Let's de-stealth and hunt him down. I'm going to use one of my rerolls on that, my reloads. Sorry about that, game, but screw you as well. I don't think I'm willing to put up with that today. Let's do that again. De-stealth. Move here. Hunt them down. That's bullcrap, game. We're going to reload again. That's just bullcrap. Yup. Not accepting that. Sorry. We're gonna do it. Killed him. Alright, acceptable. My boy can now build a tech team. Those are my 2 reloads, but I'm taking them. That was totally worth it to kill an enemy assassin right now. They didn't technically find my base, I think. He might have walked into Crater Base and walked out of it, but it's more likely he walked to the destroyed factories. So they technically haven't found where I am at the moment. We will build an energy team, and then move Boyd to the Crater Base. Unfortunately, without spending resources, this is going to be tricky to go first. Going second, still very good. Boyd's army... Oh, we don't have supply to the slave pits, so we can't actually take it. Darn it. Alright, let's move Boyd. Actually, let's move science into destroyed factories. Because it's cheaper. Let's make an energy team and a tech team. We can then re-stealth the ranger squad. Check what's down here. And end our turn. We can bid one of each resource each turn and attempt to go first. Okay, we need cards, and I want science back in our base. Let's draw 2 cards. A fire base. We need that for the slave pits. Though we should build it somewhere up here. This location would probably be good for it. We could still reach the slave pits, and it would push my my threat range when the area is my control up that way, which is where the Machine Empire will be. course, going third makes it a bit awkward. Okay, let's begin scouting up that way. Holy crap! We found the Machine Empire. Their main HQ is right here. So they're right next to us. We can peek inside their base and see what they've got. I wouldn't mind trying to hunt down Lumnicus. We might be able to capture him with the Rangers. Alright, we need to start moving out, and we need to kill them, like now, before they get really settled in. Let's begin moving Mataboyd a bit. And we'll draw a card and end our turn. We're going to move the Imperial Recon into this location so I can see what's actually in their base. Ah, it's too strong. It's too strong. We won't be able to defeat that group with what we've got. It would be close. It would be very close, but I don't think we can beat it. Not yet. I don't have the action points to do what I want to do either. I'm a little worried he would reach out and attack me with this group. I need to be a little more tricky. Let's move into the... Oh, we don't have supply to Toxic Bogs, though. No. If I move... I gotta put my fire base here if I want to threaten the destroyed city and get supply range to the slave pits. I have to build it here. So we can do that... Oh, it has to be now. I just have to move into this location, but that risks me losing Mataboyd and her entire squadron. Tyrannicus could just move out and attack them, and there's no guarantee I'll survive that. We gotta do it anyway. We really have to. Let's do it. And we can deploy a fire base this turn there. Let's do that as well. Now we have supply range to their HQ. If they take this fire base, they'll have range to ours, though. Let's end our turn. Darn you, Machine Empire. Just enough that I can't deploy a Vengeance. Let's de-stealth. We'll immediately take that from them. We can move the Ranger squad into this location, but I think first let's deploy Weapons Platoon to get some more defense here. Actually, it's a bit awkward. I need a hero. I need a hero, just like the song. Or we need a Vengeance in this army instead of the Vindicator. Or we need two Vengeances in Mataboyd's army. We could also use her to try to destroy their base. Oh, God! Oh, they have a conflict node. This means they have tactic cards. Oh, my God! And the army's getting significantly stronger, and they have a reconnaissance unit. Let's re-stealth this and move them away. I think we've lost the game, everybody. Yeah, I think we've lost. Let's draw a card. A recon. It's helpful. Let's end the turn. I think we've lost. We need to go first so we can get a Vengeance into play. Okay, and we have to deploy a Vengeance. We need it in our army. And it's got to be in this army. We need it in an army that has a hero. Or we can move Mataboyd out We could move her out and make this an army of 3 units without a hero, but that's just asking for trouble. I wouldn't mind having Mataboyd alone anyway, though. Let's do the thing I think I need to do right now, which is get the Vengeance into this army. So, the Vindicator will go to the garrison. And the Vengeance will go to... Oh, we could leave this here to defend the garrison. I think we can move units around. I don't want to spend too many resources. I need it for the point of another Vengeance. Not this turn, though. Oh, that's bad. I think the Machine Empire discovered me and was like, what the heck is happening here? Oh, they didn't. Right, their army is very strong. Let's draw a card. It's not the hero I'm looking for. Let's deploy the Imperial Recon in the Crater Base. Just to have something here that has some reconnaissance. And we will end our turn. The odds of us getting a general are very poor, honestly. Oh, thank goodness. We can at least get another Vengeance into play. Okay, I think my mind's made up. I think we take both Vengeances and we move them against this army. But they have a reconnaissance unit in there, so I can't use Mataboyd to attack them. Mataboyd, what's your speed? 2? I have to tempt them out of the destroyed city by placing a weak unit around here so that they move that army out to attack it, and then I have to hope to go... Okay. We can do this. We can do this. It's going to be tricky, but we can do it. I'd rather not use the weapon platoon for this, but we can maybe wait one more round before I do it. I'm not going to be moving whatever it is this round anyway. Okay, so after this turn, we'll stop. So, what are my thoughts? I would like an Imperial Infantry. Oh, you know what? We could just make an army and move that infantry then 1 and 2 rounds. Preferably, let's think here, 1, 2, 3 rounds. We could sucker that army out, maybe, to attack it in the debris field. And then we move up and take the city. We could move, we could move Milton Jayrick to there and sacrifice one of our heroes, but I'd really rather not do that. Let's see if we get another unit. Oh! Actually, this changes a bunch. Simon Gordon can actually have a command rate of 4. So he'd be a significantly better leader of the Mataboyd army right now. Actually, let's move him into sacrifice. And we'll give him this army. Do I give him the weapons platoon or the Vindicator? I think we'll give him the Emperor's Own. And what do they have in there? The question is, do I want to take advantage of this disable? And honestly, this thing's going to die right away, so no. We should probably give him the Vindicator. Mataboyd needs the stealth next turn, I suppose. I guess we'll end at the end of this next turn. I really want that slave pits also, but it's too much effort right now that I know that the machine empires here. Alright, so here's my plan. I think this turn... We're going before Machine Empire? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, no, we're not going to be able to do it, I think. How much? I think it's 5 points to move sacrifice? Darn it! Has to wait till next turn. Let's stealth Mataboyd first off. We'll make a new army. And put the Weapons Platoon in it. We can then draw a card. Oh, holy crap. We're going to keep playing a little bit longer, everybody. This is what I wanted, actually. Okay. Let's deploy the Imperial Infantry. We'll move the Weapons Platoon back to the garrison. Move them to decoy. And we will move decoy out. Oh no, they have an army there. Oh god, no! It failed! They have a Revenant platoon there. That's awkward. Let's, Oh, we just lost the Imperial Infantry for no reason then. That's how they're affording everything. Oh, wow. This army keeps getting stronger and stronger. We might be able to take it out. Honestly, we can probably destroy this with the army we've got. Yes, we can absolutely destroy this with the army we have. We're going to keep playing a few more turns, everybody. So we have to do this little battle. Hopefully the Imperial Infantry just isn't slaughtered. I wanted them as a sacrifice, but not in this way. Nope! We are immediately wiped out with the fantastic roll on their part. How about that? Good for you, Machine Empire. Screw you, game. Screw you. And we're going last. Oh well, so much for heroics. If I engage this, we can't actually do it. We can't actually attack. And we're not going to shoot it down. I will decline. They do injure them, but they don't kill them. This is bad. This is their, yep, their jump troop. Injures our Imperial Rangers. We'll try to injure them, and they were trying to run away. Nice, we injure them back. Let's retreat. Oh, we might lose them. We do. Oh, we do not! We just barely make it away. Let's re-stealth them and get them the heck out of there. Let's de-stealth them and try to heal them. But we can't afford to lose them. And we'll end our turn. Yes, stupid. Okay, we've got to move against the destroyed city. I would like to see what's in front of it, though, so we'll use our recon a bit. Oh, hello. They joined with the Machine Empire? Oh, wow. We have Black Hands right outside our base. Okay, we want to kill the Black Hands. We have to kill the Black Hands. So we're going to move you into Alpha Squadron. And move Alpha Squadron there. And attack them. This sucks. We probably won't even kill them. Injured. They don't injure us. Getting the heck out of there. Oh, we do kill him. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, Black Hand's defeated. Let's move... What's in here? Let's move Matter Boyd and take a peek around a bit. I love to move it into this location. It keeps getting stronger and stronger. We're not going to kill this army now. It's not going to happen. Nope. Not going to happen at all. Draw a card. A general, though. We do get a general. We could throw everything in with him and pray we have enough firepower to win. But the enemy's got fate cards. Okay. I think we instead attack the slave pits. Let's move the recon into it. Yeah, they have the slave pits. I don't want them to have the slave pits. Sacrifice will move toward it. A research lab, that's handy. Let's put that into our crater base. I guess we'll stop at 30 turns this time. This is really awkward, Machine Empire. I can't let you keep this many resources. Uh-oh, what's happening here? Xenopods are free mutants are probably slugging out. Alright, let's attack those slave pits. Now. I should have moved the recon in here. If we win this fight, I will want to have captured their overlord. Okay, let's begin by just Emperor's owning a group of slavers. We shock attack them. Don't kill them, though. The slavers do not kill us either. We need to kill all three of them this round or they're going to run. Let's try to critical damage this slaver. And we do so. They get a vengeance attack against something. They do not damage our Emperor's own. We will Vindicator the one injured one. And kill it as well. It's a good roll. We'll spend some of our fate. And then we try to kill it. Wow, that was fantastic. And we actually capture the Overlord. Let's transfer him to the crater base. That will give us some extra action points. We can move the Recon Alpha here. Let's move Matter Boyd away, just in case we're attacked. And begin building resource collectors. But we'll end our turn at the beginning of the next round. Let's see what the Machine Empire decides to do about what we just did to them. Now the Xenopods are here! Critters and they're in supply! Oh my god! The Xenopods have found us. We might not be able to win. We might not be able to... Okay, they're out of supply in our main HQ. Thank God. And we injure them. They're attacking our Recon. Recon survives. No, it's gonna get away. It's gonna get away. It's gonna get away. It does so. That sucks. That effing sucks. Oh! For crying out loud, game! And they moved right into the crater, taking away all that stuff I had. Forget it. We're gonna finish this round and wipe out those stupid flipping critters. Oh my god. Alright. We made the materials and energy team. Science moves back to the shanty towns. This is terrible. They're in supply, so we've basically lost. The AI's here with the AI's here. The xenopods are knocking on our door, and there's nothing we can do to stop it. And they know where the crater is. Let's deploy Winston Liu to the crater base, and we'll need an army for him over here. Oh, this is just terrible. Yup, the xenopods know where we are, and they're interested in slaughtering us. It's the xenopod army, so it's going to be incredibly difficult for us to defeat. Alright, we should stop here, everyone. Thank you guys for watching. Let's sum up what's happened. We're losing. The Machine Empire have an extremely strong army here in the Machine Citadel, and they have tactic cards. So we're not going to be able to really take them out for quite some time. I gambled a whole lot, moving up close to them, and I'm going to lose that gamble. We managed to take the slave pits, and we had the crater for some good starting resources, but the xenopods are knocking at our doorstep somehow, and that's really bad. We need to find out where they're located and eliminate them. We need stronger armies. We've only got one decent army over here. So we probably should begin moving this army toward the crater base and drop some troops off there. Or move them back to the wasteland and get them with Imperial Ranger in them, which they want probably anyway because of Simon Gordon's Master Scout. The good news is that we also did pick up a prisoner, so that will be really handy for extra action points each turn. Unfortunately, though, I really think we're on our back foot, where things are not looking good for us this game. Unlike the other games where I had a good chance, we had good starting resources, but oh, Machine Empire right here and Xenopods somewhere really close to us as well. It's looking really bad. All right, everyone. Thank you. Oh, and I used both my reloads, so I won't have them again either. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next one. Take care, everyone.